Reporter at the Free Press, Francesca Block interviewed that custodian, and she joins us right now. Francesca, good to see you. I want to hear about the interview because you go to work, you're a custodian, and all of a sudden your building where you're working, I think he was cleaning the restrooms when these protesters came in, and they almost take him hostage. It had to be terrifying for him.
Absolutely, it was. And Mario is somebody who works hard. He works the night shift at Columbia. He has for the past 5 years, and he just wants to take care of his 2 young sons. And he said to me he never expected anything like this to happen, and he was frankly traumatized by it.
I said about this photo, and I'm just going to point it out, that's Mario on the right, and that on the left is a trust fund daddy I want to be Nazi who is I won't even say professional anarchist because he uses his daddy's money, he's a 40-year-old man, to agitate. That's all he does, and he owns a $2.5 million home out in Brooklyn. And so leave it to Mario to expose the soft underbelly, the dough soft underbelly of these elitist, because that's what it is. And it speaks to Columbia as well. And you interviewed the 2 other custodians who work with Mario, and they had the same experience.
Yeah, at their core, their concerns were very much that they felt that their safety was not taken into account and wasn't prioritized in that moment. They actually say that they think they foiled a plot. They found somebody hiding in the building a couple days before the actual break-in, and they alerted it to public safety. And that night when the break-in actually happened, there was only 1 security guard in the building at the time. So they're saying, where was the security? Where was the police? Why was no one there to protect us?
Because the encampment was right outside the building. Of course you should have more security guards on campus. It's not unforeseen that these young protesters are going to try to take over administration or campus buildings. But let's move on to this because filmmaker Michael Moore now says that protesters should continue taking over university administration buildings. Watch this.
I think this is just going to continue across the country. I hope it continues. I applaud every student who's taking a stand on their campus at graduation. Disrupt, yes, disrupt. Non-violently disrupt. And when I'm talking about non-violence, I'm not talking about, you do have the right to take over the administration building. Yes, you have to take over buildings. That is not violence.
I don't think he said that about January 6th. I think he had a different opinion there. But Francesca, you recently uncovered how American protesters are being trained by radical groups in militancy and how to use violence on campuses. What did you learn?
So I reviewed 9 different manuals that were shared among many different group chats that had thousands of students and protesters involved in these movements across the country. And what these manuals showed is that these protests are not just very, very well planned, but they're being encouraged to be violent by these groups who are basically outside groups coming in and teaching students how to engage in violence and quote unquote resistance by breaking into buildings, by in some cases assaulting police officers. And so there are very extreme instructions essentially that we're now seeing replicated on campuses.
Right, they're teaching people how to get into a building with an angle grinder and a crowbar, bolt cutters, as if they're actually learning a trade. But Francesca, put all of this together. Michael Moore is saying you need to enter buildings that's not violent. How would Mario Torres and Lester Wilson and Jesse Wynn, the custodians you interviewed, respond to that and their union who is suing Columbia University for not protecting them?
So speaking to all 3 of them, you know, they all believe that protesters have a right to protest. They support the First Amendment. And they all said, you know, those guys, when they were out in the camp, they weren't bothering us. It was fine. But when they came into that building, and when they held them hostage there, when they wouldn't let them out, when they came in masks and gloves and zip ties and chains, that crossed the line for them. They said that was not peaceful protest.
Let's all hold our breath and see when the FBI is going to investigate these radical groups and or those who fund these groups. I'm not going to hold my breath. I think we'll pass out. Francesca Block, always great to see you. Thanks for being with us. And great investigative reporting.
Thank you so much. You keep at it. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but they should sue the living off of them.
I don't disagree with that, Dagen.